بسم الله والحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وأصحابه ومن والاه أما بعد فالسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Welcome to lesson 1.6, the lesson on dual of an ism. Dual of an ism. Starting off, the word dual in Arabic is muthanna. The word dual in Arabic is muthanna, as opposed to the word for singular, which is mufrad. So in Arabic, if you're referring to one thing, a single thing, we would call it mufrad, and if we are referring to two things, we would say muthanna. On this slide, we will learn to form the muthanna in Arabic. So starting with the mufrad, in the picture we have a pen. In Arabic, it would be qalamun. Qalamun would be a pen. If, for instance, I had two pens, and I want to say two pens in Arabic, we won't say ithnain qalamun. We would use a special form called the muthanna, or the dual form. So what is the dual form of qalamun? How do I say two pens in qalamun? I would say either qalamani or qalamaini. Qalamani or qalamaini. So the word qalamani means two pens, and the word qalamaini also means two pens. So what have I done? I've taken the word qalamun and I've added ani or aini. The second example, in the picture I have a house which in Arabic is baytun. A house is baytun. If I want to say two houses, I would again just add ani or aini. So baytun would become baytani or baytaini. Baytani or baytaini. So in Arabic, if you want to convert a word into dual, you add ani or aini to the word. For another example, we have a book in Arabic. It's called al-kitab. Let's use the book, al-kitab. Now I want to say the two books. Again, the same process. I will add ani or aini, so it will become al-kitabani or al-kitabaini. Al-kitabani or al-kitabaini. Both of those words mean two books. Let's take a moment to revise. We have the word qalamun. We would like to convert it to dual, so we add ani or aini. So qalamun would become qalamani or qalamaini. The word baytun, a house, I would like to say two houses, so it would become baytani or baytaini. I have the word al-kitabu, which means the book. I would like to say two books. It will become al-kitabani or al-kitabaini. The final one, I would like you to pause the video and write down the dual for the word muslimun. In other words, write down the dual, the two duals, both of them, for the word muslimun. So pause the video now and write it down. Okay, so the word muslimun, to convert it to dual, would be the same process. I would add ani or aini. So if you had to convert the word muslim to two Muslims, it would become muslimani or muslimaini. Muslimani or muslimaini. So how do we do that step by step? We take the word muslimun, and the first step, if you wanted to add ani, step by step, we would take away the two dhammas at the end. So the word muslimun, we take away the two dhammas and we put a single fatha, a single so it would become muslima. And after it has become muslima, you add the alif, so it becomes muslima. And the third step is add the noon, and then it will become muslimani. So those are just showing the steps to write the dual from the word muslimun all the way down to the word muslimani. And the word muslimun, the second dual, the aini, same process. I would take the word muslimun or musliman or muslimin, I would remove whatever is at the end and just put a single fatha, a single so it would become muslimah. Then I would add a ya, so it would become muslimay, and finally I would add a noon and it would become muslimaini. So that's the process to go from muslimun to the word muslimaini. I'd like you to take a moment to have some more practice with forming the duals. So we have 5 words on the screen. Jabalun, a mountain. Babun, a door or a doorway. Yadun, a hand. Muslimun, a Muslim. Imamun, a leader. I would like you to either verbally work out what are the 2 duals, or if you would like to also write down the 2 duals for each one. So take a moment and either verbally say each dual or write them down. Let's go through the answers. The word Jabalun, to convert it to the dual 2 mountains, it would be Jabalani, Jabalaini. The word Babun would become Babani, Babaini. The word Yadun, Yadani, Yadaini. The word Muslimun, Muslimani, Muslimaini. The word Imamun, Imamani, Imamaini. Just a quick note on words ending with ta marbuta. Feminine words ending with ta marbuta. So we have the word madrasatun, madrasatun, or bayyinatun, or muslimatun. All of these words end in ta marbuta, therefore all of these words are feminine. If I'd like to convert these words to dual, like the word madrasatun, which means a school, and I would like to say 2 schools, I would follow the same process of adding ani or aini. Ani or aini. Just one slight change. I will take the ta marbuta at the end of madrasatun and I would change it to an open ta. So the closed ta, the ta marbuta, I would change it to a open ta. So madrasatun would become madrasatani, madrasataini. Take a moment and try to form the dual for bayyinatun and muslimatun. Doing the same thing, changing the ta marbuta from a closed ta to an open ta. Let's go through the answers. The word bayyinatun, if I had to convert it to dual, I would take the ta, open the ta, and it would become bayyinatani or bayyinataini. The word muslimatun would become muslimatani or muslimataini. So for a female word ta marbuta, exactly the same process, adding ani or adding aini. The only difference is that the closed ta, which is ta marbuta, I will change it to an open ta. The first part of this lesson covered how to form the dual, and in summary, to form a dual in Arabic, we add ani or we add aini. The second part of this lesson is how do we incorporate dual and hal. Dual and hal. As we have learned previously in Arabic, an ism can be in one of 3 different types of hal, and these are raf'un, nasbun, and jarrun. For example, the word muslimun, it's a singular word, it means a Muslim. It ends with u or un, yet ends with un. Therefore, the word is raf'un, because a singular word ending with un is raf'un. The word musliman ends with an, therefore it is nasbun. And the word muslimin ends with in, therefore it is jarrun. So when it comes to a singular word, we look at the last letter and we check the vowel. If it's u or un, raf'un. If it's a or an, nasbun. And if it's I or in, jarrun. When it comes to dual, we have learned that there are 2 duals, muslimani and muslimaini. Now to work out what is the hal of muslimani or the hal of muslimaini, we actually no longer look at the last letter. For example, we won't say that they both end with I, therefore they're jarrun. we apply a slightly different criteria. We look at the in combination. For example, is it ani or is it aini? If the dual is an ani dual, if it's muslimani as opposed to aini, if it's an ani dual, then we would say the word is in raf'un. The word is in raf'un. If the word is an aini dual, we would say the word is in nasbun, and we would also, or we would say the word is in jarrun, because aini is a sign of both nasb and jar. Both nasb and jar are aini. So when it comes to a muthanna word, we look at the in combination, and if the combination is ani, the whole combination is ani, then we know it is in raf'un. If it's aini, it is either nasbun or jarrun. So this lesson here is teaching us that when it comes to a dual word, we look at the in combination, not the end letter. Ani indicates to raf'un, aini nasbun, and aini also jarrun. So if you have to look at these words here, the word muslimun, it's not dual, so therefore we look at the last letter, un is raf'un. The word musliman, it's not dual, therefore look at an, nasbun. Word muslimin, not dual, therefore in, jarrun. The word muslimani, ani, the combination is there, therefore we don't look at the I, we look at the ani. And ani for dual indicates towards raf'un. And the word muslimaini, again the word muslimaini, the aini we look at, the combination of aini, and therefore that would be in nasbun or jarrun. Let's look at the same table but for a female word. For example, the word muslimatun, which means a female Muslim. Muslimatun is a mufrad or singular word. It means one, a female Muslim. Therefore the word is in which hal? It is in raf'un because of the u. The u at the end, the dhamma at the end, it is in raf'un. The word muslimatan, again the end is an, therefore the word is nasbun. The word muslimatin, the end is in, and therefore it is jarrun. So muslimatun, muslimatan, muslimatin are all mufrad words. I look at the un and in. The dual for muslimatun is either muslimatani or muslimataini. The muthanna is muslimatani or muslimataini. The raf'un version is muslimatani because of the ani is the sign of raf'un. The nasbun version is muslimataini and the jarrun version is muslimataini. So whether it's a male ism or a female ism, the hal table stays the same. Ani is a sign of raf'un and aini is a sign of nasbun or jarrun. Finally, I'd like you to pause the video and I'd like you to complete this table for salihun, which means a pious person, salihun. In other words, write out salihun, the mufrad in raf'un, nasbun and jarrun. Then write out the dual for salihun in raf'un, nasbun and jarrun. So take a moment, pause the video and complete the table. Let's check our answers. The word salihun in raf'un is salihun. In nasbun it is salihan, and in jarrun it is salihin. When it comes to muthanna, the muthanna which is raf'un would be salihani. The muthanna which is nasbun, salihaini, and the muthanna which is jarrun, salihaini. So salihani, raf'un, ani always raf'un, and the aini would be nasbun or jarrun. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.